Hello and welcome to Delightful, Delicious, Delovely. My name is Christina Lees and today I am going to be making a Moroccan chicken with chickpeas, sweet potatoes, and preserved lemon. There are two ingredients for this dish that are kind of critical and not necessarily going to be in your cupboards already. That is one, a spice called Ras El Hanout. It's a mix of spices. You can probably do the mixture yourself, but it just seems cheaper to buy a jar of the Ras Al Hanout. I think I got this. My supermarket has it, but I live in Los Angeles, and I guess they carry more exotic stuff in the mainstream markets, but you can get it on Amazon. Obviously, you can get everything on Amazon. And the other thing that's hard is the preserved lemons. The preserved lemons are the most critical thing. They are lemons. This is a whole one. Whole lemons that are preserved in brine, I guess. And these are the things that add the Moroccan flavor that's really, really critical. So definitely my supermarket, Gelson's at the bottom of my hill, has them on the shelf. But if your market does not, just go on Instagram. Go on Amazon and buy them. But don't make this without them. Now, the more exciting part of this dish is that I am going to be using my Instant Pot for the very first time. This is my virgin excursion with this Instant Pot. Allegedly, I can cook this from being uncooked. This is raw sweet potato I have over here. Allegedly, I can put this on soup mode for 25 minutes and it's going to be done. That sounds pretty great to me. We'll see if that works. But if it does, I'm kind of in love with this thing. This thing cost me $100. It's massive. I didn't really anticipate getting one that would cater a fucking wedding, but I imagined it would come and be like that. Not, of course, thinking eight quarts. 8 quarts is, was that 2 gallons, right? That's a fuckload. And how often is the girl who eats all her own food going to need to make 2 gallons of anything? I'll be using this to make my Hoppin' John for New Year's Eve. For New Year's Day, I always have a New Year's Day party, and I serve Hoppin' John, which is black-eyed peas and collard greens, because they are auspicious for a wealthy new year. The black-eyed peas represent coins, and the collard greens represent folded money, and I like to start the new year off every year by having a party and serving those things. You're hearing my Dexter jingle jangle. Hey, Dex. So yeah, I can make a boatload of Hoppin' John in this. So anyway, I'm rambling. Literally, I'm just going to put everything in here raw and put it on soup mode for 25 minutes and walk away and come back, and we shall see. All right, so the first thing I'm going to add, I bought this vegetable broth because I was feeling lazy, and also it seems all organic and beautiful, and the packaging sort of attracted me, even though this probably cost me $7 at Gelson's. It had really low sodium content. Really, it smells good. It had really low sodium content, so I bought it. Let's see if it's even 4 cups. If it's not, I'll just top it off with water. 1, 2, looks like it's 3 cups. Yeah, it's 3 cups. It's more than 3, so I'm going to finish it off with water. So 4 cups of vegetable stock. By the way, this is a recipe that I posted on my blog a couple of years ago. I did it by a slow cooker then. This is also a slow cooker and a rice cooker and a steamer and a pressure cooker. I'm pressure cooking this, by the way. So it will take 25 minutes. I guess in a slow cooker it would take 4 hours. On high, this has got, what are the modes? It has soup and broth, meat and stew, cake, egg, saute. I guess you can brown things in the bottom of this. Rice, multigrain, porridge, steam, slow cook. And there's a warmer thing and whatever. It's really... Think of the things in your kitchen this would replace, or just if you were setting up a new home, how many things you'd just get done with one thing. It even browns. I mean, you could, like, if you're in a situation where you've got a hot plate, this is better than that. You can brown in here. This does everything. So no wonder people who have them are fixated upon them. I've always been a little bit intimidated by pressure cookers because I feel like they're going to blow up in my face. I need a cutting board. Excuse me. Cutting board. All right. So where was I? That was just 4 cups of stock. This is 1 red bell pepper that I diced. You can go half to 1 whole red bell. This is a 14-ounce can of chickpeas that I drained. This is a 14-ounce can of diced tomatoes. This is going to be my chopped onion. This is meant to store tomatoes, I guess. I don't like to put tomatoes in the fridge, but I do store my cut up onions in the fridge. And I like how it stores your onions and doesn't make the fridge stink like onion. Anyway, this is a small onion that I diced. This is a lemon that I peeled and sliced. It's going so fast. This is, my original recipe called for 3. I'm putting in 6 carrots that I diced. These are heirloom carrots, so they have a little purple and white. Add some color. So more carrots than my original recipe called for, just because I had them. This is one very big sweet potato that I diced. I feel like it needs more liquid. Right away, I feel like it needs more liquid. Let me show you this. You know, maybe it's a pressure cooking secret I'm not aware of. I'm going to be safe and add another cup. Is that safe or stupid? I don't know. All right, I'm doing it. I'm adding the extra cup. So we're changing that to 5 cups. This is a selection of olives. You can use them or not. I like olives. Some people do not. They're traditionally in the dish. These are a mixture of green and black ones. Better to get them already pitted for obvious reasons. These don't happen to be pitted, but pitted is better. I'm going to cut up. The only iffy thing for you is this preserved lemon. It's a really strong flavor, so I would start with 1/4 to 1/2 of it, chopped up pretty small, so that you don't end up with a dish that's overpoweringly tasting of this preserved lemon, and then you hate it because it tastes too much like this particular flavor. I know I like it, so I'm going to go with the 1/2 for now. Save this 1/2 for later. My favorite Thai restaurant in LA is called To Rung. It's at the corner of Hollywood Boulevard in Wilton. They have a vegetable dish in there, or they used to have, they may still have it, but on the menu, it was a vegetable dish called preserved vegetables, I think, but they had a little dash between the pre and the served, so instead of preserved, it was pre-served vegetables. I got a good laugh out of that every time, and I've been going there since about 1982. I didn't even live here yet when I started going there, so. Okay, I'm rambling. I'm going to add, this is a 9-ounce bag of Beyond Meat chicken. I shredded it all up rather than having come in those sort of those Jenga blocks that it comes in. I'd prefer it to not look like Jenga blocks, so I shred it all up, and then meat eaters are less likely to flag it. This is a handful of chopped, cilantro, almost dropped that bowl. This is a tablespoon I'm putting in here. Where's my knife? A tablespoon of harissa paste. Don't know really what harissa just seems, I feel like it's Middle Eastern, whatever. Hot sauce. If you don't have harissa, Harissa, if you don't have harissa, I guess you could substitute with sriracha or some such other spicy thing, or omit it if you're not a person who likes spices. This is the Ras El Hanout. I'm going to add a tablespoon of that. And finally, and another optional thing, is saffron. Saffron can be very, very expensive. I mean, like a tablespoon of saffron that comes in the supermarket, little teeny spice jars, can be $20. Saffron threads. I don't know what's up, but my favorite supermarket in LA is called Super King. There's a chain of them. There's a whole blog post on my blog, deliciously.com, about Super King. There's 4. I know of one in like Altadena, one in over by Glendale, one in Van Nuys. I think there's one on the west side somewhere. I think it's an Armenian-owned market. It is a gold mine for inexpensive produce. I don't think any of the produce is organic, or precious few of the items they have in the produce department are organic, but it is so cheap it's almost worth dying young. Dying young of the pesticide cancers you're going to get from it, because it's, I mean, honest to God, it's, just for example, it's $1.79 for a head of cilantro at Gelson's, and it's 7 heads for 99 cents at Super King. Or kale, kale is at like $2.79 for a head, and at Super King it's like 2 heads for 99 cents. I mean, just insanely different, better pricing. So if you can't get saffron, don't worry about it. I by the way, so I got this at Super King. It's like, this is like $1 million worth of saffron. I think I got it for like $6. And I'm going to stop trying to say like. I'm going to put a bunch in. I'm assuming because it was so cheap, it's not very flavorful. Nah, doesn't smell like saffron so much. It says it, oh, it says safflower. No, it says saffron. Whatever, I'm using it. If you have real saffron or better saffron, feel free to use it. All right, I feel a little concerned about the moisture level in here, but I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna trust, and we'll see. People out there who know better are probably watching this. Oh, I forgot one more ingredient. I have to add garlic. You people who have these things are probably watching me laughing right now. You're probably seeing either me being worried for no reason or making some incredibly terrible mistake that's going to turn this thing into a pipe bomb, and I'm going to bomb the whole neighborhood with shredded vegan chicken and sweet potato chunks. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I don't want to blow everybody up. Where's my knife again? This, by the way, is an incredible garlic press. It's industrial. I always pull out the stuff that doesn't get through because why not, right? It's still garlic. It's going to get pressure cooked to oblivion. All right. Ooh, I'm nervous. Oh, the top's in front of the sink. All right. So, I'm going to put this on, I guess. It's making little spaceship sounds. I'm going to put it on soup mode and set it for 25 minutes. And that's that. Oh, I should have put it on seal. I have to put it on seal. Right? Seal? Yeah, I had to put it on seal, I guess. Oh my God, I'm such a hack. This thing is so beautiful. It's like R2-D2. I can't see without my glasses. I think I have it on seal. Let me get my glasses. That says, why can't I read it? Venting, venting, sealing. Sealing, yes, all right. All right. Okay, I'm not convinced, but we'll see. Wish me luck. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. I guess I can vent it by pushing that to the side. I'm going to cover it with a cloth and do it so I don't burn myself. I have to wait for that red thing to go down. It smells like soup in there. This isn't very hot. It's warm. I have to wait for that to go, that little red button you probably can't see, for it to go down before I can open it. I'm kind of excited. Oh, I don't have a spatula. Alright, sorry to make you watch this in real time. Maybe I can speed it up. Wow, given how long this is taking to decompress, I believe it will be cooked in there. It smells like soup, I gotta say. It's not really a soup though, it's a stew. So hopefully I didn't put too much water in there. Okay, it went down. That's the official sign that it's safe to open. I'm gonna put a piece of nervous. Don't blow up on me. A little R2-D2 music. Wow. Well, it's a soup, and it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a stew. So I could cook this off on the stove in a couple of minutes, just boil it and cook it down till the moisture goes away, but sweet potatoes are completely almost mushy, they're so soft. So that was successful. That cooked really fast, and it smells really good. All right, I'm not going to make you dealing with the extra liquid I put in here and liquid that came. Sure, it'd be a delicious soup, but I am going to cook down the water so it comes back to a stew. As for yourselves, either you don't add extra water, maybe you're better at this Instant Pot thing than I am, but I'll also put the directions for slow cooker version on my blog post. So in the notes underneath all my recipes are, all my videos are the link to my blog, which has been in existence for about 5 years. There's about 800 recipes on there, not all of which are vegan, but lots of stuff there that I haven't gotten to get around to on this channel yet. So my first review of the Instant Pot is that it's effective. That sweet potatoes are like rocks. They're hard to cook, and that, I don't know where this liquid came from. It's more than an extra cup in here. Maybe it's just the one extra cup I put in there. I have to learn to trust, I guess. It steams rather than whatever, I'm rambling. I served this with Trader Joe's. Is really great mixed, like couscous and Israeli couscous and whatever, quinoa, whatever. It's a great mix of barley and stuff. I love it. It's in the pictures, and but you can serve this with rice, brown rice, white rice, or any the grain you prefer, with a little bit of maybe fresh chopped cilantro and lemon wedges. And that is that. That is my Instant Pot, my very first Instant Pot recipe for Moroccan chicken with chickpeas, sweet potato, and preserved lemon. This is my Instagram and Twitter handles, and that's it. Please subscribe. And hey, Hayden. I kept Hayden, by the way. She was my foster. Come here, baby girl. Want to say hi? Oh, there she is. She was my foster, and I decided to keep her. I foster failed. Was that soup? She's a good girl. If you like my channel, please help me spread the word. My stated goal with this channel is to give people who are trying to cut back on meat or trying to convince somebody they know to cut back on meat, to give them some resources to do that with. So if you know anyone like that, or if that describes you, please feel free to share the links to my channel. I appreciate it. And thanks if you subscribe. And thanks for watching. And that is it. Goodbye until next time. Oh, and by the way, I'm definitely going to, before New Year's, going to post my Hoppin' John recipe. So if you're interested in Hoppin' John and collard green, vegan Hoppin' John and vegan collard green recipe, definitely check back for that. And that is that. Thanks. Bye.